Good day, ma'am and sir. Before we start, I'm going to sing first the Pampanga State Agricultural University hymn. At the foothills of a mountain, lo, a cradle of the mind, spring of wisdom, fount of hope, for the future of the land, to enable and empower all who wish to plow and grow, to explore and soar the heights, to prosper with the land. At PSAU the land is dear, at PSAU the land finds hope, at PSAU we all are led to greatness and excellence. We all raise our heads with pride, and we pledge our loyalty to its dream and to its mission. Help sow the seeds for the better world. With the blessing from above, God who waters with the rain, make the sun to rise for growth, and we thank Him for this all. At PSAU the land is dear, at PSAU the land finds hope, at PSAU we all are led to greatness and excellence. We all raise our heads with pride, and we pledge our loyalty to its dream and to its mission. Help sow the seeds for the better world. And now, I'm going to proceed with my presentation of my narrative report about the design, fabrication, and evaluation of a motorized coffee grinder. For the introduction, grinding is one of the steps in coffee processing. After grinding, there is a lot more contact surface with the air or oxygen. So there is a larger oxidizing surface. That's why grinding should be done seconds just before brewing. The grinding will influence the taste, the flavor, and the coffee strength or the amount of extracted caffeine. While Alex 2019 said, grinding whole bean coffee right before brewing ensures freshness, reduces exposure to flavor-destroying oxygen, and helps to protect the natural flavors of the coffee from becoming bland and stale. And Kane 2019 said, most experts agree the best type of coffee grinder is a burr grinder. Burrs are serrated steel parts with conical or flat surfaces that fit together. They crush beans into a uniform consistency that can be further controlled by using one of several settings. Burr grinders, along with the fresh coffee beans and cold spring water, ensures the best possible flavor. Objectives of the study. The general objective of the study was to design, fabricate, and evaluate a coffee grinder for Pampanga State Agricultural University Liberica coffee variety. Specifically, it aimed to: Number 1, determine the design parameters of a low-cost coffee grinder. Number 2, determine the performance of the machine in terms of letter A, machine capacity, letter B, grinding uniformity, letter C, machine efficiency, and number 3, determine the economic viability of the machine. The design concept. The machine coffee grinder as an adjustable blade for the coarseness or fineness of a ground coffee bean. The machine was envisioned to provide an efficient and affordable machine for grinding Liberica coffee bean variety of Pampanga State Agricultural University. The idea of the design was to fabricate a machine that is easy to use and operate was conceived. Fabrication procedure. First, design drawing. Next, purchasing materials, layout, fabrication, preliminary testing, and final testing. Materials and major parts of the machine. The blade, the screw conveyor, acrylic cylinder, stand and frame, hopper layer, gears, and electric motor. The schematic diagram of the machine. Narrative report. The study was conducted to design, fabricate, and evaluate a motorized coffee grinder for coffee beans harvested in Pampanga State Agricultural University. But suddenly, the enhanced community quarantine was implemented. So the researcher was not able to continue and finish the study due to the fast spreading of COVID-19 pandemic. After the outline defense, the researcher needed to do some adjustments in the design of the machine that was recommended by the researcher's panelists. The researcher needed to wait for the fabricator to finish whole spending works to start the fabrication of the machine that makes the conducting of the research delayed. The researcher looked for some parts or materials like electric motors and cylinder that is needed in fabricating the machine to fast track the fabrication. One of the problems that the researcher encountered was the fabrication of the cylinder, which is to be made of acrylic that will serve as the cover of the conveyor. Due to the implementation of the enhanced community quarantine, the cylinder and some parts of the grinder was not delivered on time. According to the fabricator, the fabrication of the machine will be done in just a week or a few days, since there is only one part that is missing to assemble the machine. The researcher wishes to continue the study once the enhanced community quarantine is lifted. For the computations, in treatment 1, gear of the blade and screw conveyor with a diameter of 6.25 inches, electric motor with an RPM of 1670, gear of motor with a diameter of 2.5 inches, using N1D1 is equals to N2D2 formula, I got an 668 RPM for treatment 1. In treatment 2, gear of the blade and screw conveyor with the diameter of 4.75 inches, I got an 878.95 RPM for treatment 2. In treatment 3, gear of the blade and screw conveyor with the diameter of 4 inches, I got an 1043.75 RPM for treatment 3. In treatment 4, gear of the blade and screw conveyor with the diameter of 3.25 inches, I got 1284.62 RPM for treatment 4. For the computation of the volume of the hopper, for the first shape, I got a volume of 160 cubic inches. For the second shape, I got a volume of 50.53 cubic inches. And for the summation of the first shape and second shape, I got a total volume of 210.53 cubic inches. Things to be accomplished. Activity 1, fabrication, details assembling all the parts of the machine with a duration of at least 1 week at Anupol, Bamban, Tarlac. Next, preliminary testing, details, calibrating of the machine with a duration of at least 3 days at Anupol, Bamban, Tarlac. Next, field testing and gathering of data, details, evaluating and conducting of the study with a duration of at least 1 week at RMO, CREAM, PSAU. Data analysis, cleaning and extracting all the useful data for the details with a duration of at least 1 week at RMO, CREAM, PSAU. Manuscript editing, details, polishing and finishing of the study for at least 1 week duration at RMO, CREAM, PSAU. And that would be all. Thank you and God bless.